Hello everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We are here at the Dalish camp in the middle of the Brazilian forest. We are here, of course, hoping to cash in our treaty that we have and get the support of the Dalish elves for the battle ahead. However, they have let us know that they have been attacked by werewolves, and basically all of their army is wounded or transformed or dead. And so, essentially, to get their aid, surprise, surprise, we need to help them out first. So, we talked to Zathrian here, who is one of the heads
Yes.
of the camp.
What is it you need? Have you news?
And anyway, we don't need to talk to him again, but he told us, about the werewolves, and we need to go hunt them down.
Return to Kerry.
Do your thing, dude. Before we go, we're gonna talk to all these people in camp with question marks over their heads and see if we can't help them out. Hello there, Cameron. What's going on?
Hello?
He reminds me of an elvish Neville Longbottom. He looks so cute. Hello yourself. Who are you?
I am Cameron, a hunter apprentice.
Yeah,
Though
this
I
is
wish
the
I could
elvish
become a
Neville
real
Longbottom, and I'm obsessed with it. Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me. I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Girl problems, I see?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Poor
Just
Neville.
leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
It can't hurt.
Cyranas, oh ma Cyranas, I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
How do they move these things through the forest? Do the trees just get out of their way, or what?
Okay, Alistair, what a random question. I love how the heroes that are meant to save the world are taking a quick break to try to set up a romance. But alright, let's see what we can do. Hello, Gaina. See you staring at that pig.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
I thought elves were vegetarian. Clearly that's just a generalization. You are Gaina, correct? Cameron mentioned you. You know, the Neville Longbottom looking one over there.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
You said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Look at me, a modern-day Cupid. Setting up the lovers here with my persuasive
Kamen,
tongue.
I've been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Yay!
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Thanks. Take care. Look at us. Kicking butt. We got a new codex entry for the Tale of Elorin. In the days after the rising of Zazakel, the Dark Ones covered every corner of the land. The Archdemon drove all the nations of the world before him, Shemlin and Elven alike. In the far north, where the hills wander the plains and the earth is eternally baked beneath the uncaring sun, the lands which the Shemlin call Anderfels, a clan of our people, lived, struggling to survive the blight. Elorin was their keeper. A hunter in his younger days, crafty as any wolf, he led his people always just ahead of the Darkspawn who chased them. The old hunter knew that even Hala cannot run forever. They must turn and fight, or be run down. At the foot of the Murdain, the Darkspawn cornered Elorin's clan. That night, the moon was strangled by clouds, the earth concealed by a dread mist that rose out of nowhere, so that the Elven could not tell up from down. In the confusion, the Darkspawn attacked. But Elorin had prepared for them. All around the camp, the hunters had strewn dry grass, brush, and brambles. When the sound of rustling footfalls began, Elorin and the other Harin called upon the old magic. They struck out with lightning, and though the bolts missed the Darkspawn, they hit their target all the same. The sea of kindling lit, and not one of the dark creatures made it through the fire to reach Elorin's clan. That was an excerpt from the Tale of Elorin, written by Zathrian, as it has been passed down from keeper to keeper for generations. So did Neville give us something to do with Elorin? Is that why we just got that lore? No, doesn't look like it. Looks like we just randomly got some lore. Alright, cool. Oh no, he did give us the Tale of Elorin. It was given to us from Canon. That's all we got? We set those guys up and he just gave us a story? I mean, I guess knowledge is power. Alright, over to the next question mark.
Places where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases, so they say.
It's funny you mention it, because I was literally just about to talk about the really, really cool antlers on this deer. But we are not going to take them for money, Alistair. We're going to appreciate them for their beauty and talk to Miss Alora here.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Oh, the Hala is that creature. What is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land
They're so
ships.
majestic. I
They're our
love them. Oh my god, look at their
They're our gods.
horns. The humans keep similar herds, but of horses.
I have seen your horses. The relationship is different, as is the purpose. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us.
Is the Hala my new
Privileged
favorite
we
animal?
Take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their
I'd love to
needs.
be a Hala
It's
herder.
bond
That
of
sounds like a
friendship
great job.
and not servitude.
I'm jealous of you. So why have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack.
Oh no!
I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
I'll try to examine the Hala.
And? What do you think?
I truly cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
I can try to calm the Hala. I don't know if my survival is high enough.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
I'm sorry. I tried my best.
I know. It was kind of you to try.
I could kill her quickly if you wish.
No. That would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself. It is my duty, as both master herder and as her friend. She shall take her last breath knowing she was always safest in my care.
We got a new codex entry about Eravils. The Dalish, who band together in small groups of blood relatives, travel in ornately carved wagons known as Aravel, drawn by large white stags called Hala. The Aravel are a unique sight, beautiful in their swooping curvature, and adorned with broad hoods and bright silken cloths that flap in the wind, often displaying the noble banners that once flew over that family's house. Most humans refer to the Aravel as land ships, for in a strong wind, it can often appear as if the elves travel in long boats with sails high overhead to announce their arrival, or warn others away. The Hala are unique to the elves, and any but elven handlers consider them ornery and almost impossible to train. To the Dalish, they are noble beasts, superior in breeding to the horse. Certainly, most humans would agree that the Hala are as beautiful as the elves themselves. The fact that many imperial nobles maintain a bounty on Hala horns that find their way into Tevinter is an affront the Dalish consider unforgivable. Few among us can claim to have seen the Dalish landships up close. Any human who sees them on the horizon does well to head the other way. Few Dalish clans take kindly to humans intruding on their camps, and more than one tale tells of troublemaking humans who found themselves mercilessly filled with Dalish arrows. Well, I mean, if we can find a cure for the werewolf disease, maybe we can save this sweet, pretty Hala. Don't kill her until we get back, Allura. Okay, over here we've got another guy with a question mark over his head. His name is Athros. Athros? I don't know. Let's ask him what's going on and how we can help.
I greet you, stranger. It is good to see another elf, even if you are not one of the wandering clans. I trust my people have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
Actually, everyone has been quite accommodating.
We welcome our brethren, even if they have forgotten the old ways. That is our charge, after all, to keep the old lore alive until we can bring it back for all. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
I suppose there's no harm in telling a fellow elf, but surely you have greater concerns than any problem of mine, no?
I'd like to hear about it.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Dalish and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Dalish is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Dalish is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I will seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
I mean, we're going there anyway. We may as well keep an eye out for an elven werewolf. Now, is that everybody in the camp who needs assistance? Oh, no. Here's another guy right here. Varathorn.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Varathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Varathorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. You're most welcome here, stranger. Is there anything I might do to help you in your task?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark, The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood.
Seems like
Seems I
everyone's
cannot make our
troubles
finest
stem
crafts
from
for
not
years
being
to
able to
come.
head into the forest. What if I found some ironbark for you? I'm headed in there anyway.
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Very well. I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
What do you have for sale?
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
We'll take the injury kits. We can always use those. I feel like I'm always running out. I will take the health poultices as well. Again, something I feel like I'm always running out of. Can never have too many of those. And we have 66 gold, so we're okay to spare a few. Ooh, he's also selling a really good longsword, the Darmasan, which is made out of dragon bone, and is a tier 7 longsword. So that is a upgrade for us. We will be picking that up. He also has this really good bow, the Dark Moon, which is a dragon thorn bow, which is probably good for my girl Liliana. So let's buy that as well. And then take a look at our equipment. We'll equip the Darmasan for Talon. And the Dark Moon, unfortunately, is not really as good as the bow that Liliana already has, the Mage's Eye. So we might have to return that. We'll have to see what the guy's return policy is. We did, however, get Liliana some armor as well. We're really treating our girl today. We got her basically a full set of Dalish armor, which is an improvement over what she has right now. So let's equip that. Ooh, we got a little crop top going for my girl. Okay.
It's good to see you again. I am...
Now, do you have a return policy for this bow? Oh my god, we bought it for 14 gold and I can only sell it back to him for 3. That's unfortunate. You live and you learn.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Zathrian said that I could have what's inside here.
Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
Oh man. Now we'll never know what's in that chest. Can I try something else?
You have betrayed the trust of my clan.
What?
No doubt stolen from us. Zathrian shall hear of this, I assure you.
But I didn't take anything!
Even if that's true, you should not have opened the chest. I warned you, didn't I? Suppose I should not be surprised. Zathrian was right.
I'm so curious what's in this chest!
Go, do what you said you would, and bother me no more.
Ah! But... Fine, I'll leave it alone. Alright. Think we're done here in the village assessing the people's problems, so let's head out into the forest and chase some werewolves. Alright, so here we are in the western part of the forest. Really cool, look how big the trees are. This is quite the forest. Got a nice river running down this way. Oh, and something that wants to kill us. Wolves, of course! What else would it be? And werewolves, too! Not just regular wolves. We got all the wolves here. This forest is very winding and twisty. It would be quite easy to get lost in here. Oh, there's a bear! A great bear, not just a regular bear. He's great! Whoa, these werewolves can talk?
The watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
You speak? I thought Dalish were I thought werewolves were savage beasts.
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
You sound as if you hate the Dalish a great deal.
That we do. How dare they send you here against us? Turn and leave while you still have the chance.
I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
You talk of Zathrian as if you know him.
We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
Why exactly? Why do you hate him so much?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking.
How am I supposed to know anything if you won't tell me anything?
Run to the Dalish and tell them.
What is going on? I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its
Interesting.
own.
There's clearly something going on here that the Dalish decided not to tell me about. So can't wait to unravel the mystery. Guys? Oh, there you go. Okay. They had a little trouble retreating. Happens to the best of us. Don't worry, guys. So I guess only some of the werewolves are sentient. These ones are rabid, and they don't seem very interested in talking. Oh, hey, who are you?
Who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
Oh dear. Let's examine him. His wounds are deep and some are still bleeding heavily, the result of an attack by creatures with large claws. He does not appear to have any bite marks. Let's check his equipment. The hunter's armor has been all but ripped to shreds. His bow is missing, but he still possesses a blood-encrusted blade and most of his arrows. Let's see if we can revive him for questioning. A few shakes and the elven hunter starts to come to. Some water appears to help as his eyes flutter open.
Where am I? Am I still in the woods?
Yes, this is still the Brazilian forest.
I see. What of the other hunters? Do they yet live?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
I hope that they found safety. Though it seems unlikely.
Tell me what happened.
We were beset upon by a pack of werewolves. Savages. Not like the ones who attacked the camp. We tried our best, but too many. Pain.
Oh dear. Okay, let's take the hunter back to the Dalish camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Mas Siranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Back through the twisty and winding forest we go. I see a little exclamation point over here, which we will check out after we kill... Whoa, Darkspawn! What are you guys doing here? Interesting. We had a straight-up ogre in here, as well as some common hurlocks. So it's not just werewolves you have to be afraid of in this forest. We got Darkspawn too. This forest is just full of wonders. Ooh, a gravestone. You see a tombstone before you. It gives you an uneasy feeling. Our only option is to leave the tombstone alone. But I feel like we might be back later. I'll leave it alone for now. Okay, well, anyway, back to what I was originally seeing. There's a little arrow right over here. What is this? Whoa! That's a tree! Whoa! What were you guarding, Sir Tree? Ironbark! Ah, that was the rare wood we were looking for. Interesting. Guy didn't tell us it would be guarded by tree guardians. We left that bit of info out. We got more living trees down here. This forest really has it all. So many attractions that want to kill you. So this tree looks different than all the other trees. It is called a grand oak. Looks like we can talk to it.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Sorry I killed all your friends, but, you know, they attacked first. Can't you see me? I'm an elf.
Ah, yes, I remember thee. Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
Truly.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
Poetry, yeah, I get it.
It was but a simple jest.
I like this guy.
A jibe to entertain my guest.
What's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
An acorn?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
I could look for your acorn, but what's in it for me?
My wooden skin has some magic, see? And part of it I can give to thee.
What good will your wood do me?
The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee.
Oh, interesting. Sounds like a fine reward.
Willst thou then perform the task? Willst thou save me, as I ask?
Very well, I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Goodbye, big tree. He seemed nice. I liked his jokes. Let's see if we can help him out so we can get a invisibility cloak made out of wood. This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
You're probably right. Keep an eye out. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. Oh, great view there from behind the tree.
Can I get you a ladder? So
You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
The lights in the fire, they are so pretty. The
This seems sus.
glowing warmth, comfort. I wish I could just lie here and...
Can you feel the power here? What is this? The flames emit a sudden warmth, draining your strength even more. You turn away, the chill seeping back into your bones. You are exhausted. Oh, good. Okay, so this is not a normal camp.
Alright, alright.
You examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It'd be so nice to curl up and sleep.
I feel magic here, draining my strength. We must leave, and soon.
Sleeping here would be bad, I think. We should leave. You turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The lure of sleep is almost overpowering. Oh dear. Last thing to examine is the tent. You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
I want to know what's going on. We're not leaving. Whoa! Everyone is dead except for Wynn. And she's fighting a shade. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. And now Wynn's dead too. Well, this is why you don't stop and wait at evil magic camps, I guess. Okay, let's go back to the camp, and this time we're not gonna fall asleep.
This is strange.
It is strange,
would
isn't
not
it?
use such a camp, would they?
The lights in the fire, they are so pretty.
Okay, so if we just leave the camp without investigating everything, what happens? As you turn to leave, you find your steps growing leaden. Fatigue tugs at your limbs and you yawn. It's been a long journey. Perhaps it is safe to rest here?
Perhaps we're being too hasty in leaving. I'm too old for all this running around. The camp looks like a good spot to rest, so long as we're watchful.
I'll say you're right. It's so hard to think clearly. You almost turn to head back, but with the last of your willpower, you pull out of your delirium. As if it were a dream, the vision of the campground dissipates. Before you is a cold and long-dead campsite with bones of the many travelers who have been lured here by a shade, which now angrily lunges towards you! Whoa, okay, here we go. So this is what we were supposed to do to get this loot without being murdered. Down goes the shade. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
How long has that spirit lingered there? And how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
This forest truly has something for everyone. We got a lot of loot here from these dead bodies.
Now it's better than later.
May as well take it all as a reward. And we also have a chest, which has some good stuff in it. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see if we can find the acorn for our friend. And obviously we're still on the trail for werewolves in this twisty, winding forest. Alright, so looks like we've pretty much completely explored the west part of the forest, so it's time for us to head to the east part of the forest. See if we can find any werewolves or acorns. Oh hey, look what we found! It's these cute hollas! Well, you know what? Let's hang out here and make friends with these cute creatures, and we'll call it a day for today's episode of Dragon Age Origins. We'll pick up next time right here where we left off with the pals and the Hallas in the eastern part of the forest, continuing our hunt for those pesky, pesky werewolves. Thanks everyone so much. Blah, blah, blah. Words are hard. Thanks so much everyone for watching, and until next time.